Let's go!
There's an amazing video that we could possibly enjoy just to celebrate Marvel vs. Capcom a bit, made by Desk. God bless him, is still the one of the last combo artists alive. And he's got an amazing video talking about the guest slash secret characters in like Marvel superheroes, as well as MVC1 and like the assistant MVC1. Genuinely incredible videos. They were made like a year ago. There's a reason why they have so much viewership. They're just super cool. Let's check this out really quick because this shit is amazing. This game's got like Mephisto in it and shit, dude. Check this out. Goofy ass Cyber Akuma. Yeah, and he does the same thing. He takes 2 character slots. Mech Goki! Easiest, dumbest infinite. Screen flash! I forget he gets an air demon. This crazy shit. Bro, I think it was Monkey Gigabuster in Street Fighter V made this costume like when Akuma came out like on day 1. So to me, Cyber Akuma had been in Street Fighter V for a hell of a long time. It didn't happen until years later where it's like Capcom officially did something with him. So sick. What's the lore behind Cyber Akuma? The lore is that Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter was an extremely budgeted game with not a lot of money to work with, and they recycled a lot of assets, and they didn't have enough money to make a brand new final boss, so they just slapped some goofy sprites all over Akuma, and they're like, this is goofy and fun. We want to turn Akuma into like a Marvel bad guy, was sort of their take on it. Yeah, he got upgraded by Apocalypse technically. The real reason is that these dudes did not have the money to make a whole new like Apocalypse sprite until MVC1 when Onslaught came along. Yeah, he can DHC. The flashing. DHC, we'll be getting familiar with all this stuff. The term DHC stands for delayed hyper combo, meaning that while doing one super, you can do another super right after, or have the next character in your team follow up with their own super, you know? So whenever you go from super to super, it's almost universally called the DHC. Well, that's funny. Well, that's funny. Yeah, Armored Spider-Man is goofy in this. He's heavy as shit. Are any of the MVC games balanced? Arguably the most balanced Marvel vs. Capcom game is Infinite. Arguably. Every one of them has top tiers. But in terms of like the power difference between the best characters to the worst characters, the spread might not be as bad in MVCI. Maybe not. Only one is balanced. MVC1? No, MVC1's fucked up, dude. No, don't start. Wolverine Strider. Invalidate like the majority of the cast. Don't get me started on that. No. No. Yeah, well, that's the thing, Dios, is that we can say X-Men versus Street Fighter is the most balanced because everyone can kill you with a corner combo, but it depends on which version of the game you're playing, you know? And what we're learning is that, another weird note, that seemingly they're using the Saturn balance of X-Men versus Street Fighter, which is like the, from what I understand, the last updated version. X-Men versus Street Fighter has like 4 or 5 different versions, right? There was from super fucked up crazy infinites to some less and less and less. And then eventually they got rid of like a lot of them, but there still is some at the end of it. And as I'm understanding it, the version of X-Men versus Street Fighter they're giving us is based on the Saturn balance. It still is the arcade version. They based the Saturn version on a specific arcade version that was the most updated, you know? That might be what they're giving us, is the most updated version of X-Men versus Street Fighter, which, funny enough, isn't the one that I would say most hardcore X-Men versus Street Fighter fans would actually want. Most of them like version 2 or something like that, which is still kind of busted. Still allows for a lot of infinites. That's the one that's on Fightcade. Hell. Everyone has an infinite, and those are versions of X-Men versus Street Fighter? Hell yeah, dude. Oh, that's cool. I forgot about this. He literally accompanies Bison. Sick. Sick. Yeah, this is sick. I love this reference in Street Fighter V. This was a crazy boss fight. Yeah, the arcade 1-up version definitely has all the infinites and shit. I would just pick Cyclops and you'll very quickly find out if his like jumping like HP leads to the wall bounce, and if it does or it doesn't, you know. Would Marvel 4 have Shadow Lady? It'd be a cool costume. Shadow Lady is a cool MVC1 reference. Damn, this is the arcade. This is the console version. Wow. Is he bouncing off the car? So yeah, Dark Sakura's in this game. The first time she would ever actually make an appearance in something. Yeah, dude, no, it's crazy to me that we're in a reality where we can actually just contemplate about there being a new Marvel vs. Capcom game. We can even consider it, you know? She appears alongside Akuma? Oh, that's sick. That's so goofy. And yeah, she can... This is very expensive and not really worth it. There's a lot of really goofy shit in MVC2 that is like insanely impractical, but just neat. Like most old fighting games, insanely impractical. You would never really use it, but it's just cool. Makes you feel good that it's there. The flashing! Wow. Oh my god, can you even kill from this? Yeah, the answer is yes. The answer is yes. The flashing is why you're happy for the new versions. Yeah, absolutely, man. You cannot turn the flashing off of this version of the game. This is before the Pokemon thing happened in the late 90s. This shit is kind of rough on the eyes. It isn't adjusted until Marvel 1. U.S. agent. Was that Pokemon episode really that important? Yes, that was kind of the beginning of it. The late 90s was that Pokemon episode was sort of like, not maybe the thing, but it was kind of like the big foundation because so many kids were watching it. And we effectively learned what epilepsy is, you know? Kind of began the understanding of epilepsy. Legit put kids in hospitals and shit. And at that point, there was the flashing light warning on like a ton of games. Maybe the catalyst, yeah. He's unnamed. It's funny. What's the difference between Blackheart and Mephisto outside of visuals? Armageddon! Yeah, Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter is a really cool game. In my opinion, it's my least enjoyed Marvel vs. Capcom game to play. Because why play this when you can play X-Men vs. Street Fighter? It's got a better roster, you know? This game's cool for a lot of other reasons, like the announcer and stuff like that and the music. That stuff's amazing. But this game is kind of goofy. It just is a less fun version of X-Men vs. Street Fighter, while MVC 1 is just a different game. Oh, it's the console version. Can't do that normally. What the shit? Is Nightcrawler playable? No, Nightcrawler has never been in a versus game. He maybe has been in the background, but not actually playable. What in the hell? I think this is the introduction of Mecha Geef as well, right? Armored Zangief? Bro! My eyes! Beast has never been playable, no. He's been in the background. Such a cool video. Grab his ass. The ground shakes when he walks. Yeah, can you combo into it? You definitely can with Bubble. Thanos Bubble is an amazing assist, dude. Granted, you know, if it wasn't for the insane top tiers of MVC2, Thanos would be one of like the best characters in the game. Apocalypse. So yeah, you can play as him in what, the console version? Yeah, this is definitely the console version. In the same way you can play as Onslaught in MVC1 console. Is Thanos good in Marvel 2 as just his assist? It's mostly... He's got an okay super. His normals are kind of balls, though. Kinda. He's a great assist. Hold on a second. Marvel 1 time. This probably should have less flashing, I'm assuming. Damn, so much smoother. It does not! It does not. Oh God, my eyes. NBC1 gets more flashing. Yeah, but you can turn it off. You know? Don't get me wrong. You can turn it off. It's disableable in the default settings of the game. What is this video? So this is from Desk. The 7 secret characters of Marvel vs. Capcom. It came out like about 2 years ago. A little over a year and a half ago. And, you know, they're incredible videos. They're incredibly cool. Many Apocalypse mains? No, you won't be able to. I doubt you'll be able to choose Apocalypse. That was a console-only thing. Maybe in some goofy offline mode, but not online. Sentinel. A good assist, but they only get like 3 uses. So this is the PS1 version, which allows for DHCs. Oh, God. Look at this effed up shit. Not that. And then there's the Easy Infinite. Easy Infinite. Barf. Big barf. We made a reference to this in Marvel Infinite and Beyond, by the way. How impactful is One Button Supers going to be? Don't worry about it, man. Do not worry about it. He crashes the game? Oh, yeah, because of the stupid command grab. Oh, good. Oh, good. You can immediately tell from the lower quality sound. This is the PS1 version. By the way, I love the Dreamcast version. I learned how to play Marvel 1 on the Dreamcast. But goddamn, dude, the game sounds fucked up. Dreamcast MVC1 is weird, bro. Like the main menu theme, like the character select theme just sounds off. Like the tone of the entire game is not right. Although it plays really good and it has cross fever mode. So, you know, I don't know if it's compressed or what. This, yeah, the sound just sounds kind of bad. Which version has the best sound? The arcade version. 100%. The arcade version. Onslaught. Kind of sounds underwater. When did Capcom stop making games for arcade? Dude, Street Fighter 6 has an arcade version. No kidding. SF6 even has an arcade port. It's like the PS4 version. God damn. And you're dead. This is what we all thought X-Men 97 was leading towards, and then they kind of did like a 180, maybe saving it for later. He does look cool. He's like a giant mecha, dude. Who is Onslaught? Magneto and Professor X like merged, sorta. I don't know if they fusion dance or some shit, but it's like if Professor X had like Magneto in his head or something like that. It's probably overly complicated. Just, it's Professor X and Magneto put together, and they're a bad guy. By the way, Onslaught is now a selectable and playable character in Marvel 3 with mods. It is nuts. It doesn't look like this. He's like the full body version. It's this version. This version is actually playable in Marvel 3, dude. Right now. I can show you in a second. I forgot he did this. That's so cool. In the background, he stays there. Oh! Who's going to be more crazy in Coda, Jug or Magneto? I don't know. I actually don't know. Tang Hulk. By the way, we should make this a Hulk alt. We definitely should make this a Hulk alt. The like magenta pants and orange skin. Oh yeah. What are the Hulk alts in MVCI? So he gets green, not a great green, that's gonna change. Blue, kind of partial to that. Gray, red Hulk, important. Green, orange, red, blue, or gray. We get 4 choices. Remove blue, replace blue, gray Hulk better. Okay. The gray one's kind of iconic. Yeah. I see enough people saying gray. We'll make that one gray instead of blue. Yeah, dude, this guy gets weird combos. He gets big chains now. This one's effectively combo Hulk. Wow, okay. All right. Jesus. This little girl can't do much. It's kind of Mega Man, but bad. At least you get DHCs in the PS1 version. I've seen some disgusting stuff with beat plane Mega Man in MVC1. It's like side switch beat plane. Mega Man Soccer. Wasn't a huge fan of Mega Man 8. Not a huge fan of like the art style of this game, you know? I don't know. I just didn't like the way it looked or played very much. Something about 8, you know? Whenever I've tried to jump into it, I just can't, it doesn't grab me. Something weird about it. I own it, you know? I have it on Saturn. Roll's actually okay in this game, right? She's halfway decent in TVC. Wow, that's a super all right. She's actually top tier in TVC? Wow. Well, there you go. Anita. That's right. Yeah, she gets the massive laser. Yeah, she also became a boss fight in Street Fighter V. Was also made into a full character by Tabs in Marvel 3. Anita's broken AF in Marvel Superheroes. Good. This will always be an infinite. Yes, it'll always be an infinite. That's an infinite. Why? Why does she have missiles? Pretty sick. That's cool. You can bring out Shadow Nash assist. She got a drill. Wow, it did a shit ton of damage. Still has an infinite. Whoa, does her projectile really not even go that far? Man. That happened. She was more of a rushdown Morrigan. I can see that. Between MVC 1 and Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter, those are the games with the most secret characters. There's barely any in Marvel Superheroes, much less Marvel 2. There's actually none. X-Men versus Street Fighter, Akuma technically, you know? So yeah, they made Onslaught a full-ass playable character. Shuma worked on Onslaught. This is now selectable in Marvel 3 mod packs. He's big AF, dude. Look at this.
You cannot escape the inevitable.
Look at this big-ass boy. It's got the supers. It'll make me think of the New York Knicks. Let me go back. There's another video. There we go. The MVC1 Special Partners video. This one's great because there is a ton of characters in this game that just do one move and then peace out. It's easily one of the most unique features of MVC1 is the assist partners. Colossus best, right? Obviously the best. I wish Jubilee was good. Her assist is so bad, man. Pure and Fur is kind of a balls assist. Unfortunately. Like, if we're to, like, rate these in terms of usability, like, effectiveness, like, out of 5, she's probably a 2. Damn, she's from some ancient Capcom shit. Mega ancient. What's the lore of Pure and Fur? You tell me. Start translating. Isn't she from some ancient, like, Capcom dating game? Is that not what this is? It's a quiz game. Tongpoo, maybe about as good as Pure and Fur. She's just too slow. But you get like 8 of her. Maybe you could say she's a 3. Yeah, this is a Strider character. Yeah, rating the assists currently. No, Tongpoo's definitely a 2. She's not good. Getting a lot of her is good. You know, that is good, but she doesn't do a lot of damage, doesn't lead to combo, doesn't lead to a juggle state. She just looks cool. Sentinel's good. The problem with him is you only get 3. Like, you actually are limited by how many assists you can call in MBC1, right? Sentinel's a hidden one. He's actually not on the main select screen. You quite literally only get to call him 3 times. But he's massive. Sentinel useful because of his assist. Well, in this game, he is only an assist. MBC1 has characters that are quite specifically just assists and nothing else. The bubble.
Michelle Hart.
Now she's hella good. She tracks anywhere on the screen. She'll show up like in front of the opponent. So if somebody's doing some dumbass like War Machine stuff, I think she can actually go really high up. Michelle Hart's very good. I'd argue she's like a 4 out of 5. And I think you get 5? I think you do get 5 calls. Yeah, usually if I want to have fun and still not like suck in MBC1, I'll pick Michelle Hart. If I just want to see something different. Wow, this is the game she's from? It's like Raiden. Charlie's also okay too. You only get 2 of them? No way. He's a hidden one. The problem with Charlie is that he's got good juggle potential, but you barely get to call him at all. So he's kind of like a 3. Why were they being secret to him? Because he was dead at the time. He technically died. What is the best assist character in Marvel 1? It's absolutely Colossus. 1000%. Followed up maybe by Psylocke. That's about it. There's a few other ones that have some practical uses and shit, and some specific setups, but Colossus is easily the best assist, with Psylocke being number 2. We'll talk about it in a second. There's other ones that are fun and good. Lou. Lou is an argument. Yeah, Lou's definitely an argument. Because he's got a ton of them. You get like 8 calls on Lou, and he's really pesky. US Agent sucks. There's a slow-ass dash, and it doesn't lead to anything. I'd argue he's like potentially a 2 or a 1. Yeah, Lou will actually shoot out Colossus if they're called at the same time. I think he'll win. Yeah, when we get closer to the launch of this, we'll talk about all the assists and what makes them good. Like how they're good. You do Psylocke with medium kick start, pretty sure. And then Colossus is medium kick, medium punch, heavy punch start. I believe Lou is medium punch start. I need backup.
Storm.
Storm's also kind of bad. She's a 5 call. She's okay, but just not that good. Yeah, maybe situational. It could be like, because you get 5 of them, maybe somewhere between a 2 and a 3? In terms of like usability? Like only in the corner possibly, you know? Only on incoming and shit, because it goes really high up. Unknown Soldier's okay. He's got a beam. Yeah, and it lingers. He's okay. And I think you get a few of them. He could be like at least a 3. Forgotten Worlds. Jesus, man. Jesus, man. I think we played this not that long ago in some Capcom arcade collection. Lou. So Lou's pretty good. Arguably a 4. You get 8 of them. And look how good this shit is, dude. It lingers like crazy at combos, allows you to combo after, you know? It allows for like left-right mix. He's quite good. His projectiles come out a little slow, but easily one of the better assists in the game because you get so many of them. Most of the time, you won't even use them all up. If you're even using Lou, you'll end games and still have a couple left. That's a super faithful sprite. Holy shit, it's like the same thing. Yeah, I didn't know. Dude, did I know who Lou was before this? Hell no. I didn't even know who Strider was before this, or Captain Commando, or Jin. I had no idea who these characters were, man. Devilot. I didn't know who Devilot was. So Devilot's situational. She's an unblockable. Unblockable explosion. This works directly with Strider. Lockdown assist with Strider. Force them to block this in a specific situation, and you just have to hold that shit. So I'd give her like a 3, you know, maybe a 3 with everybody else, and yeah, maybe a 4 with Strider, because she's actually, there's a game plan around it. No, it hurt. Don't get me wrong. It did like 20% damage if it hit you. It did a shit ton. It's worth doing, but you need to like build your team around it. The Super 8. Yeah, she's actually a character in Puzzle Fighter. She came back again in something recently, right? There was like a Devilot costume in like Street Fighter 5 or some shit. I can't remember. Thor's okay, but he's only like a 3. It's not bad. It can be ducked. It's the only problem. Thor's okay. The beam is really high. Yeah. It's extremely high. It's a 3 if you can make it work, but probably a 2 for most of the cast. Dude, you know who I played a little bit of Thor in when Thor Ragnarok was coming out? We played him in MVCI. This character is fucking good in MVCI. Like, he doesn't have like the weirdness he sort of does in this game. We played him for like a couple of days, and I'm like, he's kind of fucking fun, man. He's really not that bad. He's a bizarre character in Marvel 3. You really got to get used to him. They made him a bit more approachable. Iceman sucks. It's just like a little bit better version of Pure and Fur. Kind of sucks. I'd argue Iceman's like, if you only get 2 or 3 calls with him, he's maybe arguably a 1 or a 2. Does it hit full screen? Does it really? We're gonna have to learn some Iceman combos for Coda chat.
Jubilee.
So this one bums me out because she's so cool, right? Jubilee is like one of the cooler freaking X-Men characters just in general. Her assist sucks ass in this game, man. She's a brand new sprite. She takes forever to call these fuck-ass fireworks, and they don't do anything. They go like in rando directions. The chance of her assist being good is hopefully like half. Maybe 3 of her assist calls will actually be good. Pisses me off, bro. They did her hella dirty in this. It's so dumb. Yeah, she might arguably be a 1. You just play her to fuck around, you know? You're not really gonna get much done. Borderline disrespectful assist. Yeah, if somebody picks Jubilee on purpose against you, disrespect. Psylocke is 5 out of 5. She's like one of the best in the game. She beats Colossus. She's also, I think she's also a 5 call. She comes out fast as fuck, dude. I think she's arguably the fastest assist call in the game. She's hella quick.
Anika.
Wait, how do you pick the assist? So there's a code for every single character. Psylocke is medium kick. So when you're choosing the assist and the assist screen comes up, it's normally random, but if you press medium kick and start and you hold it, it'll choose her no matter what. And there's a code for every single character in the assist list. Nita also is like a better Jubilee, right? Like, but marginally better. She's like a 2. What does 5 call mean? It means you can call them 5 times. The call is how many opportunities you get to call them. There's limited stocks. It wasn't until MVC 2 where you can just call your assist willy-nilly. And she's effed up in this game. She can kill you on block. Love for You, is that what it's called? She's a joke character, and she's God tier. She's a joke character, and she's God tier. Best assist in the game, bar none. Pretty much how you have to play the game. If you want to be like good at the game against other people that are good at the game, anti-air, carrying assist, hits multiple times, you know, allows you to super after. The majority of characters in this game, this is how you land your super, you know? Colossus will hit on jump in or something, and then you'll just do a full screen beam super. He is the answer, you know? If more characters acted like Colossus, this game would be even better. He does corner push, yep. So he's 5 out of 5. 100%. He's the best assist in the game, bar none. Almost anybody that knows how to play Marvel 1 a little bit is going to be picking Colossus. Almost everybody. Arthur's okay. He's kind of like Lou, but worse. Because nothing combos. So I'm going to say he's like maybe a 3. The problem is that the javelins are high. Projectiles are super slow, yeah. Aren't assists and MVC 1 random? That's what we're saying, is that no, you can, there are codes for every single character in the game of how to choose them. So they don't have to be random. Get the knife. Get the knife. Where's the knife? Yeah, it's only random if you don't know the codes. Cyclops sucks. Cyclops sucks. His projectile takes forever. It gets beaten by most things. He's like a 2. The only thing that gives them a redeemable aspect is that there's a lot of them, but still, it's like, who's getting hit by this shit, bro? And in this game, assist-wise, he's really bad. He does one basic beam and doesn't do much. Rogue is mad good. Rogue is hella good because she is one of the only assists in the game that causes a hard knockdown. She's really good. Hard knockdown and juggle. Arguably, I'd say 4 to 5, depending on who you have, because you can combo into her. But I don't think you get that many. Yeah, maybe you either get 4 or 5, something like that. You don't get as, I don't think you get as many as Colossus. But she's a pretty good assist. We definitely got to play some Rogue in X-Men vs. Street Fighter and Marvel 2. I think this is a Juggernaut only infinite, right? How many assists can you pick? Only one. Only one per match. So cool. Jesus. She's so cool.
Juggernaut.
Damn it, they didn't even show her juggle potential. Son of a bitch. Juggernaut's okay. Juggernaut's maybe a 4. He's a screen clear. And he acts very similar to Sentinel. Magneto kind of sucks. Magneto's a slightly better Cyclops. He's still like a 2. Saki is a new sprite to this game, but she also kind of sucks. She does what Thor does, but better. I'd say she's like a 3. I don't remember her being very good. Some reason. I haven't used her a lot, believe it or not. She became a character in Tatsunoko vs. Capcom, like a full character. So she's from the dating quiz game. Yeah. This is the dating game character. Yeah, I always get this confused with Pure and Fur. Look at, there's the Alpha 2 poster back here, man. Friggin' the A2 poster. She made it. Cool. She wasn't bad in this game either, from what I recall. Right? Like, she was legit not that bad in this game. Oh, she had unblockable loops. I forgot about this. What in the dumb shit? Bert? Where's Ernie? Another great video by Desk. Yeah. There's so many little nods all over the place in the NBC games, you know?